Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Before I begin, like the video, put on your notification bell so that you can know when my next video uploads. And if you like the video, come down in the comment section. Also, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe too, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. Hey everybody, welcome to my review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So we start off, well, we're back. We're at Stormy's house, and they continue with the scene of Melanie letting Destiny know that she did speak to her. Destiny claims she didn't hear it, so she turns to Kimmy to ask Kimmy, did you hear it? And remember my last review, I said Kimmy made this face like, this girl full of shit. Well, Kimmy stepped up and said, yes, she spoke to both of us. But she said she also remembered her and Tisha trying to talk to her, and it was very hard talking to her. So Destiny cousin steps in to speak for Destiny. I guess Destiny couldn't form the right words to say because her communication skills suck. So the cousin explained that Destiny was upset that because Stormy and her had an altercation, and she was upset that Stormy was there. So by the time Mel got there, she didn't hear her. She just exploded. And then Tisha was like, Destiny was like, yeah, I exploded inside. And Tisha was like, no, it was all over your face. And it was all over your face. You was very disgusting at your event. So Stormy jumps in and say what she heard was a step forward. So are you guys cool? Talking about Destiny and Melody. Like, Stormy, why would you ask that question? That lets me know that Mel definitely ain't talk about the situation with you for you to ask that stupid question. So Mel said, I think it's crazy that we don't normalize for people to feel how they feel. If they don't want to be friends, they don't want to be friends. If they want to cut people off, they want to cut people off. And okay, why Tisha playing in her hair? But anyway, basically, she was like, listen, we don't have to be friends. We don't have to be close, but let's just respect each other and be cordial. And then here go Destiny talking about 100. It's 100. And saying touche. Is it touche or is it ditto? Meaning that you agree with Mel. The hell? So Stormy feels like it was a successful night. They feel like they're fixed. So Stormy decides to give the ladies gifts. Here go Destiny talking about, I'm tired of your gifts. I hope it's Canvas beauty product. Girl, you fiending for these Canvas products. You gonna get them tonight though. So Mel and Kimmy walk out together. Mel said that she was happy that they walked out together. She wanted to check on Kimmy to make sure she was all right. And Kimmy was like, I'm fine. And Mel was like, you sure? She was like, yeah, I'm going through some things that I really can't talk about right now. But when I'm ready to talk about it, I will let you know. And she said she appreciates Mel asking about her and checking on her. And in her confessional, she said that she loved Mel and she really appreciate her, but she can't tell her right now what's going on. So Mel embraces Kimmy and was rubbing her back, and you could tell Kimmy needed that hug. It was really emotional. Then we come out of all that emotion to come to this fake ass scene with Tisha and Marsau. So it's quote unquote date night, and because it's raining outside, they decide to have a carpet picnic. And as Marsau is setting up, he calls for Tisha, and Tisha come down like she's surprised. Like, girl, you knew this was going on. Stop it. And before I continue, Marsau going to say, the kids are out the house. I don't know where they at. That's Tisha's job. Like, what? Like, when are you going to spend some time with your kids? Okay. I'm not even going to spend a whole lot of time on this particular scene. This was a scene where Marsau was gaslighting Tisha, basically to tell her to get rid of Dr. Francis and the therapy. And she says in her confessional that if changing therapists will get Marsau to go to therapy, then that's what I'll do. Marsau getting what he wants again. And then he still ain't commit to wanting to go to therapy. I don't understand. Marsau claims he's very romantic. Who you romantic with? Because it ain't with Tisha. This scene was so dry, okay? So he goes on to talk about Dr. Francis and how he, pretty much don't like Dr. Francis because he feel like Dr. Francis feel like he was always right and nobody could say nothing. Why? Because he was calling you out on your shit. Then Tisha lets us know that she's throwing a period party for her little daughters and some friends or whatever. I think that is a great idea because, like her, we didn't talk about that back in the day. Okay, we had to learn on our own. But is it me or Tisha was talking about it like she was rehearsing a speech? I mean, was it just me? All in all, this was a scene to promote chocolate in a bottle, Tisha throwing a period party, and Marsau not wanting to go to therapy. Although that's what Tisha wants. Tisha never gets what she wants, apparently. It was no romance in this damn scene. Then we have Kimmy and Maurice driving to take Kimmy to her appointment to get her biopsy. This scene would seem like a very long scene, and I'm sure that car ride to the appointment felt the same way for Kimmy. Kimmy let us know that once she found the lumps, it was less than 72 hours that the doctors was on it, had her in her mammography, setting up the appointment for the biopsy. So it was a quick turnaround. Kimmy in her confessional says she wants to stay positive, but it's tough to be positive if it's cancerous. Maurice encouraged her to stay positive. So Maurice wanted to know if he could go into the appointment. She said she didn't know, but she'll ask. He said he felt like he should have been at her other appointment. But Kimmy said she wanted it to feel normal, like going to an annual mammogram. In her mind, it made her feel like it was just a normal thing. He makes a joke talking about, well, since it's normal, you're going to be cooking tonight? I don't know how I felt about that joke, but Kimmy laughed, so I ain't got no choice but to laugh about it. So anyway, Kimmy asked him to say a little prayer. Maurice says a prayer. He said a damn good prayer too. I was impressed. Now, see, Kimmy and Maurice, you could feel the chemistry between them, unlike Tisha and Marsau. Okay? Cluck, cluck, chicken, chicken, cluck, cluck, chicken, chicken. Anyway, we got Destiny doing a photo shoot for her up and coming, I don't know, what did you call it? A single called On 10. So Melody walks in and Destiny gets in her confessional and they ask her, how do you feel about Mel coming? She says, I don't know how to answer that. I don't know how you don't know how to answer that when you invited her. So she asked Mel if is her dress giving Big Bird. Mel, smiled and tried to be nice. Yes, it's giving Big Bird. And say, I had on a yellow dress and, I got comments too. But your dress was fly, okay? So Mel gives her some pointers on taking pictures, show her how to pose in the camera. They decide to take a break. You can see that they had fun together. Destiny tried to get Mel to take some pictures, and Mel didn't want to take pictures, but they were laughing and giggling like old times, I'm assuming. So Destiny said she reached out to Mel because she was worried about her after leaving Stormy house, and she don't drive that well. And Mel said that's true. Mel said she sent her the video of her supporting her record on 10, but after the Madonna event, she decided not to post it. Destiny, basically, you fumbled the motherfucking bag. Okay, you fumbled the motherfucking bag. So Destiny gets in her confessional and say, if it wasn't hello, and we haven't seen each other since the Galentine's events where cheers was being thrown, which you were the one throwing cheers, not Melody. I don't understand, Destiny. Why are you even bringing this up? I'm just going to assume that this confessional happened right after the Madonna event and not during her inviting Mel to come down and support her on 10 photo shoot. Because it don't make no sense for you to be talking about what happened at Madonna. I don't get it. So Destiny asked Mel, why do you think we in this space? Mel was like, listen, multiple things that we have already talked about. And she was like, I'm not in a space to rehash anything that went on last year because I made peace with it. Destiny looked so disappointed. So Destiny says, how do you make peace with assassinating your friend's character? Mel was like, you were the one that did that. You said I was a master manipulator. And Destiny had the nerve to say, I didn't say that. Damn production went back into the reels, okay, and showed Destiny calling Melody a master manipulator. So basically, Mel was like, listen, I ain't here to dig up the past. I don't want to do this with you. We don't have to be friends. We could be cordial. If I see you in a restaurant, I could walk over and say, hey. Destiny looks disappointed again. Mel says she do not want to be in no drama. Mel said it's peace for her, okay? And here go Destiny, 100. Is that an Alabama thing? Because I don't get it. Do you have another word, Destiny, to use? A phrase, I'm saying? Do you have another phrase? So Mel said they move it in a good direction, and that's being able to be in each other's space without being friends. Destiny said, you love me, don't you? That was weird. That just came out of nowhere. Destiny really misses Melody. You could tell. So they do this little montage of Destiny and Melody spending time together with each other. So Mel basically says like she definitely missed the friendship, that she love Destiny. She don't like everything that Destiny do or something she don't like about her. But she's in a space now where she's okay with being by herself. So Destiny says the whole fallout between Mel and Destiny happened at a time where they both were going through some tragic thing. They both were being divorced or whatever. Destiny, you caused it. You caused it. Now, unless we missed something, because you showed it all on this TV screen here. Unless we missed something, you caused the breakup of this friendship. Okay, i.e., talking about Mel. I do believe you and Tisha were talking about Mel in that hotel room now, especially seeing that unseen footage, okay, of you and Tisha talking about Mel. Destiny feels like they always have a place in each other's heart because they shared traumatic moments of getting divorced together. She felt like she divorced her friend, and she said they rocked hard together. And not Destiny, Mel agrees, that they rocked hard together. But the friendship is over. Destiny said that she felt like they could be Thelma and Louise based on their loyalty. Well, where was your loyalty, girl? Because you flipped the switch. It's one thing to be friends with somebody, but when y'all fall out, it's how you react when y'all fall out that shows how true of a friend you is and how loyal you are. And you ain't show that, Destiny. So we're at Tisha's period party. I didn't want to show the period party. I didn't want to put no kids on my videos. So Tisha's doing her thing inside and Maurice walks in. She's wondering why Maurice is there. She's hoping it's not something going on with Marsau. So Kimmy comes up. She decides to let her know that she has something important to tell her, that she has bad news. She lets Tisha know that she found some lumps in her breast and they found out that it's cancerous. Tisha breaks down crying and she gets real emotional and she says that she's going to be there for Kimmy no matter what. Now, this was an emotional moment, but I got to be a little shady. Kimmy was busting down her and Marsau's phone and they wasn't answering her phone. Now, I'm going to give Tisha a pass only because she's at this period party, okay? But where you at, Marsau? So Kimmy in her confessional lets us know that she found out on June 22nd, 2022. It was confirmed that she has cancer, triple negative breast cancer, which is stage 2. This scene was so emotional. She said that it was one of the most aggressive forms of breast cancer, if not the most aggressive forms of breast cancer. But because she found it early, there's a chance that she could beat it. So Tisha in her confessional said it's a very sad moment. She's disappointed, but you never prepare for it. And you're right about that, Tisha. I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you on that because you don't even know what to say. But I'll just say, just be there for her. And that was the end of the episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Come down in the comment section if you want to discuss the episode. And I'm praying for Kimmy. Prayers up for Kimmy. Peace.